Okay, people. So today we trade in Forex professionally. I left my job to trade Forex full time. So today we're looking at the markets. We've seen a trade already forming on GBP USD, but we'll not get into that. Let's get into the other two Forex pairs that we're trading along with GBP USD. So we're trading Euro USD and also Euro USD. What we're waiting for Euro USD to do is to break above or below a 4-hour high or low to give us a clear trend direction. Oh my gosh. USD CHF and that's Euro USD. Okay. So as we see, Euro USD CHF waiting for price to break below that low or that high to give us a clear trend direction. So then we could look to take trades on the 5 minute. So that's what happening with USD CHF. So right now it's just a waiting game. Euro USD is kind of the same thing. We're waiting for it to break above. That's supposed to be on the 4-hour. We're waiting for it to break above that high or that 4-hour low to give us a clear trend direction. So we could look to take trades on the 5 minute aligning with the trend direction. GBP USD, we see 4-hour in a downtrend, 2-hour in a downtrend, 1 hour in a downtrend, 5 minutes in downtrend. So we're taking downtrend trades on GBP USD. Our strategy is basically using trend legs, so that would be classified as a trend leg because we see a high form. Now we're waiting for a low to form. That's a trend leg that's below the 4-hour low. Everything is in a downtrend. We're waiting for price to literally price going down. We're waiting for price to retrace back into that Fibonacci zone, which is the 0.382 line. Hit that line, we enter in right there, and we just waiting for price to keep on going down. And for extra confirmation, reason why taking that trade also breaks structure. That breaks structure to the downtrend. That's a low. It break a low. It break a low. It break a low. It break three lows going to downtrend, and it have unfilled FVG gaps. Right. That's a FVG 1, 2 unfilled FVG gaps, and yeah, it might be creating more. So that's the reasons why taking that trade. That trade is a A+ trade. Oh my gosh, why am I fucking thing doing that, doggy? Tell me you're not responding again in your mother 30 long now. So let's go on the 5 minutes. That's how the 5 minute looking. We only waiting for that candle to be a bullish candle so that it could finish the trend leg, right? Because the trend leg not yet finished until we get our low. And to get a low is a down candle and an up candle. So we literally just waiting for up candle to form. And then if that up candle form without hitting all of these, any of these FVGs, then that's a very valid setup. We're going to be entering here manually and then just writing the trade down. We're going to have two TPs, one TP at TP1 and one TP at TP2, one TP at one TP at 1 to 1 and another TP at 1 to 2. Reach the reward. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So just now that candle closing, we literally have 1 minute for that candle to close. Oh yeah, and also reason why I didn't start the video at 9:30 is because at 9:30 nothing wasn't happening, but that's when I usually just start looking at the market. So yeah, I was literally just chilling, responding to some YouTube comments because the video I did with the around the island thing, walking from one end to the island to the other end is actually just popping off right now. So yeah, that's the video, 15K views, and like they just have abundance of comments on that I was responding to because I just respond to all my comments. Alright, so if you search newest comments, they just have endless comments that need to be responded to. So yeah. But that's what I was doing at 9:30. But I was also looking at the market. Kind of like a multitasking. I wouldn't recommend if you're not a professional. Because like I could do that shit in my sleep. Like I could just do that in my sleep. Okay, we have like 31 more seconds until that candle close. We're risking 1% on that trade. That's with my 50K account. So yeah, 50K funded account. So risking $500, we're going to be entering two positions of $250. Okay, so we definitely taking a trade, right? So everything, price tell us everything we need to know already. All what we need to know is how much stop, how much lots we need to risk on that trade, and we already have that information because we calculate it. So we're just going to be entering at that point manually, at that Fibonacci level manually. So we're going to be, it's going to be 3.17 lots, 3.17 lots times 2 times 2 to reach 500. So that's what it's going to be. Wow. And we're going to be selling at that level. Selling. We're going to be selling at that level. So everything on par. We literally just waiting for price to go up to that level, which I think it will. And then we taking a trade. Other than that, we're chilling right now. Okay, so it hit the 50 or the halfway point. We're just waiting for it to hit that line right there. So patience, patience, people. It could might as well just revert from that line and just start going down lower and do the move. Because usually, like, you have a 20% chance it do that. After it hit that line, it just start reverting down lower. You have a 20% chance it do that. But the probability is that it's going to go up and hit that line so that I could enter, so that I could enter in the whole downtrend trade. But we're just waiting right now. Wow. It looking like it's doing the move without me, guys. It looking like it's doing the move without me. The whole premise of my trading strategy is basically relying on price, right? Price, they're like an elastic. When price stretch out, it does usually come back to stretch in. Price stretch out, stretch in, stretch out, stretch in. That's what prices do. So basically, price go down, it going to retrace back up and then go down lower. So that's what my strategy based on. That's the simple mechanics of my strategy. But we've seen some huge rejection from that line. I don't think price is going to go back and hit our entry, but we just there waiting. The only thing that could invalidate that trade right now is if price close below the swing low of that trend leg. So yeah, is either that or I enter the trade. Okay, so as we seeing right now, the trade we wanted to take at that level, price started the rejection early at the zero point 0.5 level. I told you all there was a 20% chance that it would react off that level and then do the whole thing we wanted it to do. It actually hit that level, big rejection, and then it just starts selling from there. More rejections, and it just starts selling. So if that candle closed below um that trend leg swing low from the trend leg, we're not going to be taking trades. We're not going to be taking a trade if price presumably come up to that line, which is the entry point of our whole trade. We're just going to take a new trade because right now price forming a new trend leg. That's the high. A high is an up candle and then a down candle. We're seeing one unfilled FVG form. We're seeing price breaking structure to the downtrend, everything in a downtrend. So it price basically giving us a new trade. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So yeah, so that would be the high, and then yeah. The only thing is if our stop loss is large enough. So if our stop loss is above 4 pips, we good. That's a good trade. Okay, so price basically giving us a fresh trade. That's what happened in there. So we just waiting for up candle to form and leave that FVG untouched, and then we could definitely take a trade on that price select going down. Because as we can see, price break structure that these two lows, well, that's equal lows, so that's liquidity. Price break that with loads of momentum. We're just waiting for the retracement back into that zone, and then we just selling from there. Everything in a downtrend, so selling would be the most optimal thing to do. The most optimal thing to do. Euro USD, USD CHF on the 4 hour or the higher time frame still just chopping around. They're not going above any highs or lows on the 4 hours, so we just chilling. Right now we're just waiting for that to form. Give us a little trade there. Today's Friday, so all next week would be the next viable trade day. Let me see what that girl telling me there. Let me see what that girl telling me there, boy. Hola. How I was doing work kind of. Yes, yes. You mentally okay? Are you feeling okay? No, I'm not feeling okay. Yeah. You're not there mentally, huh? Yeah, I'm not there mentally. Like I need a pharmacist. To... I need some. Mentally okay. That's why I tell you I'm not mentally okay. So I'm really working in a pharmacy. I need a pharmacist to help me out with the medication. Why? How was that? That's just so brilliant. What? You almost reached. It was long, painful, very painful. But you watch your video? Yeah, I just finished watching it. I call you. Why? I don't even know what to say. I know. Glad you enjoyed the video. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, but I'm making you know I'm not okay. Yes. Go to the hospital. To the hospital? Right, here you. Yes, I'll probably do. Nice morning, Ivy. Shorty's on my dicky though, really. Like, oh, on my dicky. That's a video I just show, she watched the video. It's a big thing right now. So it's basically like, it's kind of like a viral thing in St. Lucia. So, okay, so it definitely giving us a trade, guys. As we can see, our stop loss is above 4 pips. And we have 2 unfilled FVGs. So we're waiting for price to go back and retrace into the 0.382 line. So we could take a trade. Everything in a downtrend. So we're risking 250 on per trade for that trade and 4 lots. So 4.7 lots. Wow. 4.7 lots. Alright, so basically we have the trade set up already. We're going to be taking 2 positions of $250 because we have 2 separate TP points. Let's check the other Forex pairs. Okay, so that's the only pair that giving us a trade there today. Let's double check, right? And we want to sell on that trade. So we're just waiting for price to go ahead and hit that line so we could enter the trade. I basically chilling right now. Again, I chilling. I always chilling. So guys, we did enter the trade right here. So price came up to that line. We entered two positions of $250, which is 4.07 lots. We place our TP1 at the 1-to-1 risk to reward level or ratio. We're going to make that line red. And then we place our TP2 at the 1-to-2 line. So all what we have to do is wait. Reason why we take that trade is an A plus trade. Two untouched FVGs breaking loads of lows, so it breaks structure going to the downtrend, plus 1 hour in a downtrend, plus 2 hour in a downtrend, plus 4 hour in a downtrend, everything in a downtrend. And we getting extra confirmation that price breaking towards the downtrend. So that trade was just like it's a no-brainer trade. I didn't even have to think about taking that trade. That trade is a no-brainer trade. So yeah, everything placed, our stops placed, everything placed. So we just chilling right now. Chilling. T1 just hit. We just put our stops at break even right now. So let me see how much cash the TP1 give us. History today. So yeah, TP1 hit $248 TP1 on the 50K account. Let me see if you can see that shit. Yeah. So TP1 hit. We're looking for TP2 to hit. So we literally don't have to do anything again for the trade. We just have to keep on seeing if market giving us another opportunity. So yeah. Right. So people, we took one trade today. We made a profit of 200 and something dollars. Let me show y'all on my funded next account. Right. As you can see, the trade hit our take profit. After it hit our take profit, it hit our stop loss. Because remember, we moved our stop loss to break even so that if price started rejecting, we not losing anything more. So yeah, we up on the day. All right, so 50K account right there. All right, as we can see, we up $876 on the 50K account, which is 1.75%. Trading overview, that's that there. Today, which is the 17th, as we can see, $248, 4 lots and 7. You get the fucking point. That's the fucking trade for the day. That's it right there. Analytics. Well, you don't need to check the analytics, but yeah, that's it. So we up $876 on the account. We're missing a good bit to get funded, but one step at a time. So yeah, guys, that's it.